I got the package today. That was either a ghost or my dog. Alright. I ordered days ago, throw everything out of the way, a new camera. And sorry for the bad webcam situation, but damn, you didn't even see that because of the bad webcam situation. Now you did. Got it from B&H. It said it was a condition 8. Hold on, you're over here. 8, which is, I don't even know how B&H's rating system is somehow even more confusing than Adorama's, which is saying something. Because it starts at 6, and then it goes 7, 8, 8 plus, and then it's like O, B, D, and B. It doesn't make any sense. But the description said that it was supposed to have dings and signs of wear, but it shouldn't affect the functionality and image quality. And hopefully that's true. Now, unfortunately, actually, first off, fortunately, I'm smacking the microphone. This thing has been sitting out in the sun and the rain all day because I just got off work from a 12-hour day. And it's been at home since noon. So that's good. But nothing looked... That was warmer than I anticipated it being. Nothing looks wet or destroyed. I'll just save it. Oh, that's the B&H card. I don't need that. This is the box. You can't read what it is yet. And I also refuse to say used body black. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have enough money at the time to purchase a lens as well. Where did I just put my knife? Did I throw it in the bed? Yep. I didn't have enough money to purchase a lens as well, so I'm gonna have to do that this Thursday, which is in 3 days. Then I can actually use it, which I look forward to. I haven't had it, what are they called? Camera in 9 months? I've had to sell all of my possessions multiple times. I guess I should take that out and then show you. Actually, I want to look at it. Okay, it's so much smaller than I anticipated. That's cool. Okay, so I purchased the Olympus OMD EM1 Mark 1. The first version, not the newest Mark 2. This came out in 2013, I think. And that cap's missing. The little cap for the flash sync. Or flash, what are they called? It's not a serial port, is it? I don't remember. It is much smaller than I anticipated. Because playing with the Mark II at Best Buy, I was like, ooh, this feels real good in hand. And this has 2. And I'm also surprised it came with a body cap. I don't know why I didn't expect it to. But I was at work today like, oh, sitting in the rain, but it's weather sealed. But what if it doesn't come with a body cap? Just glancing around it. There's no dings. I was also really worried that like the rubber on the grip would be missing. Like half missing or something after I found out that an 8 is one of the lowest scores you can get but still have functionality. What is that? Is that, no, I was gonna say, is that a cover for the tripod mount? What is this? It's a little thing. It wants to come out. It's probably not supposed to. I need to look up what that is, because it's like some electronic contacts. That's weird. The battery's in it. But does the battery have any charge? What's a little lever? I'm excited. Oh, I accidentally pressed the button. Shut up, dogs! Alright, let's see if it turns on. Moment of truth. Actually, that might be something that's missing. What? What? Yeah, there's no, like, viewfinder cover thing, which I don't mind. I won't be able to see anything because the body cap's on. But can't see what it's on. No card, full battery. It's super bright. Oh, well, viewfinder works. Uh-oh, though. Uh-oh. That's a bad move on my part. But that's either those are dead pixels, aren't they? There seems to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 or 12 dead pixels in there. Oh, and they're on the screen too. Oh. I went to try to wipe off the screen and I took a picture. I forgot it was touchscreen. I keep looking down there at my face, but you're up there. So, I guess... I hate closing one eye. Never wants to go back to normal. Didn't that say it came with flash? What else is it? Got a charging cable, charger. That's probably the flash. A strap. And a USB cord. Neat. Well, I will update again when I get a lens. Until then, I pressed the wrong button. There's no easy way to ever start a video, so I'm doing it anyway. Okay, couple things. One, when last you heard, which was about a week ago now, also I don't remember why I'm still wearing these glasses, but about a week ago now, I said that I got a camera and that I needed a lens. So I got paid and I went and got a lens, and it's this boy. It is the Olympus 40-150 f4-5.6. And I feel like there's a newer version, but that's probably like the F2 version or something. Like, there's stuff on the screen. I did get to play with it a nip. It's an equivalent of 80-300, and it can do this. I did get to play with it a little bit, and I think I'm able to successfully handle it at this point. I also figured out that the little trapdoor here that has those contacts under it, that is for attaching a battery grip. I keep looking at my face again when you're up there. Not that you can see my eyes because of the monitors reflecting, but yeah, so I figured out that's what that was. Also, room is a mess. Don't look at that. I'm in the process of moving, so everything's everywhere. And today I'm going to be going out to a park to play with the camera more, and it is a local park, not local to you but local to me, and you can't see this, but it's called Lake Johnson, and it's like 6 inches from my house, and I'm gonna go take a good long walk around there, and then I might even go to a second park later called Dorothea Dix Park in Raleigh, because they have a bunch of sunflowers apparently, and sunflowers are my favorite flower. So yeah, and I read on a thing on the interwebs that if you want to see the sunflowers at Dorothea Dix Park,
in full bloom and looking sexy to go before the end of July, and it is currently the exact middle of July. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing today. So right now, gotta get dressed, brush one tooth, and then we'll be out the door. Now, forewarning, I have tried to record this vlog or whatever several times, and by several times I mean exactly one time, and that's when I got the lens and went shooting with it. It is so difficult to shoot and record at the same time when you're just one person and you're just using your phone as a recording device, because at least trying to emulate other photography. Look at my hair, it's so ridiculous. Other photography vloggers, well, with all the B-roll and all the fancy things and whatnot. So there's probably, at least for now, not going to be many of those fancy extras. And I'm definitely not going to be teaching anything because I don't know squat. So this is just me recording myself experiencing life, I guess. So that's what this is all about. So we are there's probably going to be a lot of me just recording where I'm going. None of that nonsense with setting up a tripod and then watching me walk by so I can run back and grab the camera and then keep going. Although I think I will be trying, I know I said I'm going to use my phone as a recording, and I probably will, but I'm going to try the video on this because it's got in-body image stabilization, so I'll probably like walk around trying to record things with this. Not sure how that's going to work out because I have never really tried doing something like that before with... Perfect. I've never really tried doing something like that before, and it's going to be a big experiment, just like everything in life. So I'm going to stop squawking and we will be on the road soon. It's not too hot today. Alright, now I'm on this little bridge and there's some surfboards down there, or are they surfboards? The ones you stand on, and I guess it's paddle boards. And I was over there and took what I think might be a really nice shot of them. And I'll throw it up on the screen now if it is. It's not that hot. It's not that hot. Oh good, it got colder. That's nice. It's warm, and now it's time to go chasing sunflowers. I am here at Dorothea Dix Park, and this is supposed to be the largest park in Raleigh. It's 308 acres. I don't know how much bigger that is compared to the 5.6 miles of Lake Johnson, but I've never been here before. It's 12 inches from my house, which I know I said the last place was 6 inches from my house, but I think this place is a lot closer than the other one. It took like 7 minutes to get to the other place, and this place is across the street from where I live, and I've never been here, and I've lived here a year. So, also I have no idea where the sunflowers live, and there's a lot of open green here. So it looks like I'm gonna have to do a lot of walking to find some sunflowers. That'll be fun. I asked a couple people and they said go this way, and it's very bumpy. In the end, I went to several places, and by several I mean 2. At the first location, I walked around for a long time, and got very sweaty and gross. And I think I got one pretty good shot of those paddle boards. I personally still haven't seen them yet, so I have no idea. And then I went to Dorothea Dix Park to see all the sunflowers. And while I don't think I got anything spectacular, I'm still glad that I went there. And I did learn some stuff today, which is I need a wider lens because my 40 to 150, which is an equivalent to 80 to 300, is not wide enough, it turns out. But I had a choice between this lens for $100 or the Panasonic 25mm 1.7, I think it was, for $150. And I thought that at the time, if I could only have the one lens, that a zoom would be more useful than just a prime, which would have been a 50mm equivalent, that 25. So it seems that my next lens purchase will either be the 25, or there's also an 8mm SLR Magic lens, which I think is manual focus only, but it's a 16mm equivalent on this Micro Four Thirds camera, and it will allow me to get pretty wide shots, which I do need because apparently I have a bit of a very possibility of going into real estate photography sometime soon, so I will need a very wide lens, but not so wide that it's fisheye. Or this 25 equivalent, which would be a very beautiful portrait lens, and I have had a 50 before that was really nice, but it was on a crop sensor. It was on a T2i, so it was actually like a 70 something millimeter equivalent, and not a true 50 like this 25 would be equivalent to. So that'll be fun to use. So, but there's also one absolutely ridiculous lens that I 100% will be purchasing. I just don't know how soon. So stay tuned and watch for that, because my word, is it going to be disgusting. Oh my. Now, my favorite thing about sunflowers is that, to me, they are hauntingly beautiful. And my best description for what that means is that they're all bright and cheery and happy, but there's something very sad about that. And I've seen them used or displayed in very gloomy, not so bright and happy scenes, and it makes a lot of sense to me that those would be there, and that's the best setting that I see them in, if that makes sense. That's where I like to picture them most, in sad, gloomy, overcast kind of scenes. Now, going to that sunflower field today, while it was still beautiful, it was very bright, and there were lots of people there. That's why there wasn't me stopping and showing videos of me taking the pictures that I did take. And, well, I don't remember the sunflower pictures I took, even though it was like 16 minutes ago. I think there might have been one that was not great, but maybe not terrible. I'll have to see in a minute after I shower, because boy howdy, was it disgustingly hot. So thank you for watching, and as always, this video has been sponsored by Billiams Bill E Yums, which of course are delicious flavored bills. Thank you. Have a good night.